Thanks for sitting down and taking the time to talk to us. Let's go back and look back at the obviously, you had success as a sophomore. How different was this as a junior, and how different was your training?
So I look back to like my freshman year and I kind of just laughed a little bit because my coach always told me I was going to be NCAA, so I was like, there's no way, like it's not possible for me. And then sophomore year was kind of just like a realization that like I wasn't that far off from it and I knew I could kind of do it. So coming into junior year, I was scared because I put so much pressure on myself sophomore year to like make NCAAs. And when I did it for my mid-season meet junior year, I was so excited. And I was like, all right, there's no way I can do better than that. And then going into max, like, it was crazy because I never believed I could go as fast as I could that race.
Talk about the mindset. Obviously, as you get older, you grow in confidence and you feel better about what you're doing. You have embraced the training. How has that mindset kind of evolved as you've gone through your career?
It's really just trusting the process. Like, honestly, if you believe in yourself and you get on the block and just look over to the other people, like you're just as normal as they are. So knowing that they're not as scary as they come off to be, like, and believing that the race is your race, it's just you against the pool, is just how I've kind of changed my mindset throughout the years.
So how much is this period of time between the max and the NCAA, how much of a challenge has it been for you? It's something you've never had to do before. How has this been? How have you kind of embraced this training period?
It's hard because it's 4 weeks that I have to practice alone. So being able to get into the water every day and just like swimming and like having the mindset to push myself because no one's next to me, like how normal practices are. So I really have to like challenge myself even more to just get in and do it. And overall, like, I've never trained for this long before, so it's definitely a new experience for me and a lot of learning things that we have gone through. So
what is one of the things you're looking forward to going to a national meet?
Overall, I think seeing how crazy fast some of these kids are will be really cool for me. Like, not even alone in like when I'm swimming, but like other events, I'm really going to be able to see like college talent that the D3 schools across the world like are really good. So
as we look ahead to the NCAAs, swim the 50, 100 breast, 200 breast, what in these events are you looking for strategy-wise in terms of your preliminaries, and then also trying to get yourself to a final to be an All-American?
So 50 free is kind of like my fun event this meet. I'm really just looking to go as fast as I can, slower time, cut my time down. My 100 breast is what I'm focusing on the most. I'd love to be an All-American. I'm 12th right now, so I'm pretty close. And I've been working out on my quads a lot this past 4 weeks because they can be way stronger than they are. I think with what I've been doing in practice, I'm going to try new things that I can really come out on top of that. 2 breasts, I have been focused on stroke counts, so how many strokes it takes me to get across the water and my split times for that. It's hard, but if you just put your mind to it, you can do it and figure it out.
I think one of the things that people don't understand is they're watching swimming, how much strategy actually goes into it. Talk a little bit about that, about how, your counts and the things you're doing. What are some of the specific things that if I just watched a meet, I would have no idea what goes into it?
So, for example, like I said in 2 breasts, it's funny because a lot of people think you just dive in and kind of just swim, but I focus more on stroke count, so each lap is a different stroke. So because the first lap I dive in, it would be 5 strokes compared to second and third, and so on would be 7 to 8 strokes. And then as the race gets close to the end, you get more tired, and the more strokes you do, the faster tempo you have. So figuring that out while you race can be hard because you don't want to forget, and like sometimes you can freak out if you see like someone's ahead of you or if you're just not where you are. So being able to just trust that and be as strong as you can with your tempo will get you to where you need to get tempo.
You and I have talked about when you were a freshman, you would swim in high school and club against really, really good swimmers. Do you kind of have that feeling now that you're one of those really good swimmers as opposed to like when you first came here and were you're just a swimmer, right? Now it's a little bit different for you, right?
Yeah, it's weird. I came from a spot in my life where I was never really looked at being like the top number one person. So coming here, it was a change even freshman year. Like I was in that A relay for breaststroke, which always felt weird because at club in high school, like I was always in that B relay. So transitioning and having like the eyes on me was definitely weird. So now like going to max and stuff, like as a junior, it's crazy because like people are looking at me, like their eyes are on me, like how is she going to race, like she's fast, like so it's really weird, and it can be challenging just with your mindset of just like believing in yourself and not getting in your head that like someone's gonna beat you, but people are kind of out to beat you when you're like up there. So it's weird, but it's pretty cool to feel like that type of power.
So do you like that?
Yeah, I do like it. It doesn't get to my head too much, which is nice, but like there are times I kind of freak out when I like have someone next to me that might be really close, but it's a really cool feeling.
You've kind of taken on a role as you've gotten older of a leader on this team. How important do you take that responsibility? You know, obviously being one of our best swimmers, but also being upperclassmen, how important is that leadership aspect to you?
It's definitely important. I'm also a captain this year, which was like a transition for me because I'm so used to kind of listening to other people. So being the person that people look up to or like look at as a role model was really cool, and like having them believe like what I say before I meet, like just our little huddles. It's really cool to see how they look up to you and just like believe what you're saying, and they take that and they put it into their swimming, which was very like inspiring to me.
So 28 wins this year, obviously a tremendous year. What's it like when you're on the block like that and you have this feeling of, you know, I'm going to go out and win this race? What kind of goes through your mind when you're on the deck?
I always know I can do the best I can, so like going up to the block and like, all right, I can do this. I give myself a goal, and I just go in and attack it. These girls are going to be just as scared as I am going up there, and when they know that I have so many wins on me, like I'm going to intimidate them more than like I come out to be. So being able to go up and just really race it until I finish. If I see them next to me during the race, like I just make sure I swim harder and faster just to get to the wall of it.
We're sitting here 3 weeks from now. What is a successful NCAA trip for you?
All-American, top 8, going a minute in the 100 breaststroke.
Sounds like a pretty good goal.
Yes.
Thank you for taking the time to sit down with us, and good luck next week.
Thank you.